Welcome back to the channel. Today what I'm going to be talking about is my workout for the day. And the reason I'm talking about my workout for the day is because as things happen in our lives, we tend to withdraw and go within yourself, and you kind of stop doing a lot of things that you should be doing, and working out is one of them. But when you have stressors in life, you want to make sure that if you let go of anything, it's not working out, because you want to be able to relieve that stress of whatever it is that's going on with you. You want to keep your body in top condition at all times. That just without saying. Now, the workout that I'll be doing for the day is, as I've talked to you all before, about split systems, full body workouts, lack of time, what to do because of lack of time and things like that. Even when it comes down to things happening, you want to be able to, what's the word I'm looking for? You want to be able to pivot with life. So your workouts are never going to be the same. You're never going to be lifting the same weights. You have to just get used to that being natural, because you have no help. You're not going to always really want to. That never fails. I mean, that never fails. But if I turn it off, I miss a call that I should have got. So that's one reason why I don't turn it off. But it never fails. When I get halfway with a video, that right there happens. My main thing is that you want to make sure that you can pivot with life, and your exercises should reflect that. Like today, again, Roman chair sit-ups, knee-ups, barbell curls. And I always go with barbells when I'm doing less exercises and less weight, because you want to do those compound exercises that allow you to work, your body as a whole. And those exercises does just that. So barbell curls, overhead tricep extensions, and it's kind of hard to do one exercise for the triceps, but in this particular case, I do the overhead tricep extensions because it works the longest muscle of the tricep. That's the part that hangs down and gives you that illusion of having those bigger triceps. So if I'm gonna pick anything, I'm gonna pick that particular muscle to work. The rest of them can get hit when you do your bench presses. You're doing your shoulder presses and stuff like that, bent over rows. But I'm only doing 1 or 2 sets of each exercise. And that's just to make sure that you are staying familiar with the weights and you're keeping blood flowing through your body at all times. One thing about getting older is that you get tired. You get to the point you don't want to do certain things. And you don't want to burn yourself out when it comes down to training. You don't want to get to the point to where when you're training, your training is a chore to you. It's something that you really don't want to do anymore. And you don't want to get to that point. So you always want to make, there we go again. Hello? I'm making a video, so you right in the middle of the video.
Oh, what happened to?
All right. So this time it was my old lady twice. So I didn't think she was gonna call me when she got to work, but she called me, and I don't know what she gonna be calling me for, because she just be talking about this and that with what they doing at work. And I'm off work. I don't want to be hearing what they doing at work. That's just the truth, man. But she called me. I listened to her complain about the same thing. pretty much every day. It's like a ritual. But anyway, you always want to keep your exercises and stuff like that fresh all the time. You want to do your abs, just like you do the rest of your body parts. You want to do your calves just like you deal with your legs. You always want to do those true full body exercises, not just those show me exercises, your chest, arms, and stuff like that. But you want to get every body part worked, even if you're doing like I'm doing today, just a couple of exercises, a couple of sets per body part. Not a couple of exercises, a couple of sets, because I'm just doing barbell curls, bench presses, squats, or lunges, or whatever you decide to do. Whatever make you feel good at that particular time. That's why I do advocate machines a lot when as you get older, because it's easier, and easier don't necessarily mean you half doing anything. It just means that it's less stress on the body, meaning that when I'm doing squats with a bar, I'm working all those stabilizer muscles and stuff like that, to do that particular exercise. And at that particular point, you may not feel like trying to balance that weight like that. So you go to leg presses if you're able to do it. Right now I'm doing all my workouts at home, so I really have no choice but to do squats, lunges, things like that. Anything that I can do with the bar. I try to make sure that I'm always familiar with the basic exercises because of the stabilizer muscles being worked. As you get older, like I said before, those muscles becomes weaker as you get older. So you want to maintain that status quo. You want to make sure that you can keep your body up all the time. Now, a lot of those fitness channels and stuff don't talk about a lot of stuff that I talk about on my particular channel, because I try to talk about, again, real life. I'm not trying to create this illusion or anything like that. Subscribers and stuff don't move me. I'm not doing it for millions of subscribers. That's how come I go months without doing anything, without even uploading nothing. But those who want to listen to me rant and rave about whatever from time to time, then them the ones that'll stay. All the rest of them really don't matter, because I'm not doing it for subscribers. Once you start doing it for subscribers, you pretty much a slave to this work that you're doing. And then it becomes less enjoyable, I think. It's almost like it almost become being at a job you really don't like. You really don't want to be at. And you don't want nothing to become that way. You always want to try to get to the point to where you are happy with what you're doing, you are happy with your life. And that's always my goal in life. I always to be happy. That's pretty much it. And I try to do what I like to do that's gonna make me happy. It's just as simple as that. But I always pivot with life, no matter what it throws at you. Don't give up on the gym, because it's very hard to get rid of stress once you are up under stress, and then it's very difficult for your body to ward off stress in an unconditioned fashion. If your body is not conditioned, it's very hard for you to relieve that stress that you have to relieve. It's like I said before, they don't really talk about the realness of life. And most people, I look at these different channels to escape my life. One thing, that's like getting high then, you know what I mean? That's like getting on drugs. You're gonna get high and create a fantasy in your own head that life is not the way it is. I like to know what life is and what's going on in my life at all times. That way I always have the ability to make changes in it at all times, to make my life be what I want it to be. So I don't like fantasy. You know, I'm not trying to escape life. I'm trying to go towards life and deal with it head on with no hesitation, making changes where I need to make changes, blowing off stress in the gym, coming back and hitting life head on again. That's just me. Anyway, that's what I thought I'd talk to y'all about. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe to the channel. And again, I'll be talking to you later.